Live from the Trinity Anglican School Studios, this is TAS TV.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sam Williams, and today I will be presenting the long-awaited third episode of TAS TV. In this instalment, we will be covering topics that range from Year 8 outdoor education, Daffodil Day, and even catching up with the TAS netball team. But first, an exciting story on a junior school project with that extra bit of bang. Here's Joel Turnbull with all news on Rocketry Day at Kawara Beach.
In week 4, the Trinity Anglican School students had an out-of-this-world experience.
Houston, we have liftoff with the It's Rocket Science Adventures event in the Trinity Anglican School Kawara Beach campus.
An activity like this has the unique ability to connect what students do in the classroom with having fun, but also seeing the results out in the real world. So it's like doing a science experiment. That's one of the most fun science experiments you can do.
The It's Rocket Science Adventures event was hosted by an out-of-school cooperation who came to teach the students how to make their own rockets to shoot off in their backyard and have endless enjoyment.
It's Rocket Science Adventures was a company that was formed by one ex-scientist and one teacher, and they travel around Australia sharing their passion for rocketry and bringing students, guiding students to make the link between the theory and the practice.
It seems the junior school students really enjoyed the day, including Mr. Shogan himself.
I was there, and unfortunately I was not allowed to launch a rocket, but I took great pleasure in watching others do so.
Joel Turnbull, TAS TV.
This term we celebrated the launch of a new children's book written by TAS Prep teacher Shannon Rankin. Samuel Smith gives us more information.
Mrs. Rankin, a prep teacher for over 26 years, has read plenty of books to her students over her career, but then decided to write one of her own.
Poppy was chased by a big brown dog. When she got home, she was very tired and very hungry. My book, The Biscuit Bandit, is about my dog Poppy, who discovers that there's something stealing her biscuits, and then she begins a investigation to find out what it is, and it leads her to discovering a small brown mouse.
This book is based on a true story that happened in Miss Rankin's home, and she thought it would make a great kids' picture book. She wrote this book to make reading fun in hopes that children will enjoy reading.
It has a lot of the elements that children's books that I read in the classroom have, so lots of rhyme and repetition, days of the week, positional language, so the kids pick up the pattern really quickly and easily, and they can begin reading along as well.
Copies are available through Balpoa Press, Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Shannon Rankin also has copies of her own to sell out.
I think you just need a really good idea, and you need to persevere and just keep trying.
Samuel Smith, TAS TV.
TAS TV reporter Labella Carolyn recently gained an exclusive opportunity to visit Year 10 students participating in Trinity Anglican School's extensive work experience program. She files this report.
Year 10 students have recently been thrown into work experience where students experience short-term workplace placements with employers to provide insights into the industry and workplace in which they are located. Organised by Trinity Anglican School's new Vocational Education and Training Coordinator, Janet Van Ryssen.
It's getting students to get out there in the real world and have a bit of a look around or a taste of, do I want to do this career?
Earlier in the year, students are informed about the eye-opening experience at information nights where they are able to start brainstorming possible placements.
Do get to choose 3 different options, 3 industries that they'd like to work with. We have a one-on-one interview with a VPG representative, and then from there they make the placement for them.
However, placements are not limited to Cairns. This year, students have travelled as far as Papua New Guinea. Students may also organise multiple placements for themselves.
So this year we had one girl that had 3 days with a housing designer and then 2 days with an architect, so she could see the differences in the role there.
This experience isn't a one-off practice. For Year 10s, this is also interwoven into the school curriculum.
2 sessions a week. Our Year 10s have 2 40-minute lessons where they're looking at their career options and their skills and personality type and trying to make the connections there between where they are now and what skills and abilities and capabilities they're going to need for the future, and it helps them with their subject selection planning for 11 and 12. So it fits very tightly with that.
Labella Carolyn, TAS TV.
After the break, we will cover all the recent TAS entertainment from singing and dancing and even to flowers. Well, daffodils. Stay tuned to find out more. Welcome back to TAS TV. As many of you know, Trinity Anglican School has some amazing concerts and performances held throughout the year, but one of the favourites is the annual Gala Night. For more, we cross to entertainment reporter Joel Turnbull, and Joel, it was a pretty big night for the students, wasn't it?
Thanks, Sam. It certainly was. Singing, dancing, and some amazing soloists were the order of the night for TAS students performing at the Gala Night. Roving reporter Michael Begg was there for TAS TV and files this report.
Full of stunning performances ranging from singing, dancing, and instrumental solos, Gala Night is an event which attracts anybody with an ear or an eye for talent. Trinity Anglican School holds many performances throughout the year, but in terms of variety, this event was one of the biggest.
Gala Night's our main concert of the year. It's when we bring together all of our high school ensembles and some soloists to just have a formal concert.
Trinity Anglican School showcased some of its past performances along with some new bands and soloists performing at Gala Night for the first time.
For some people, they do this similar sort of concert every year, but for some of the younger people, particularly, yes, it would have been their first performance, Gala Night.
Performances range from talented solo singers and ensembles to solo instrumentalists.
We had some wonderful soloists, and then we had some really good ensemble performances as well.
Gala Night was an inspiration to younger students and those considering participating in our music program at TAS.
Well, it's important because we want to show the breadth of our music program here at TAS. We want to show both parents and students the wonderful things we can do. And so there's so many different skills from the rock band right the way through to classical string playing that we're promoting here at the school.
Michael Begg, TAS TV.
The Cancer Council held its Daffodil Day appeal recently, and TAS students got behind and supported the cause with its own fundraiser. Samuel Smith was there and gives this story.
The Cancer Council's annual Daffodil Day fundraiser was held recently at Trinity Anglican School.
The Daffodil Day was a day we came together to celebrate those lives touched with cancer. It's a day that we raise money and for cancer research and to help fund a better cure.
Students helped to sell merchandise, badges, pins and pens, with all money raised going straight to research.
We raised about $1,250 and we also sold fresh daffodils on the day, which raised a lot of money as well.
TAS students also created paper flowers and designed a field of hope.
There's always new diseases coming forth in the cancer realm, and we need to be always looking for ways that we can improve the quality of treatment and the quality of life of those battling cancer.
Samuel Smith, TAS TV.
And Sam, that's it for today's entertainment report.
Thanks, Joel. Well, stay tuned because coming up after the break, we cross to all the sports action with Labella Carolyn. Welcome back. Trinity Anglican School recently got an exclusive interview with an international sports person who is working with students right here at TAS. We cross now to Labella Carolyn with all the details.
Thanks, Sam. That's right, that exclusive interview with TAS netball coach Elisa Rabati coming up shortly. But first, have you ever dreamed about being in control of your own drag racing car? Then this story could just be for you. Sam Williams recently discovered that TAS holds its very own dragster event.
Have you ever wanted to create and race your own car? Well, that's exactly what last semester's engineering and design tech students did, sculpting individual designs from bare blocks of wood and having them raced earlier this term. The program is run by Mr. Doug Telford, who has been at TAS for 20 years and been teaching engineering for even longer. The main intent of the course is designing a dragster to travel 20 metres in the fastest possible time using the propulsion of only one carbon dioxide canister, while remaining within the constraints of the competition.
Students can develop skills that can set them up in many facets in their life, so they develop strategies and skills in this subject that can serve them well into their future.
From the student-created designs, the dragsters are sculpted by sawing, sanding and drilling away all the excess wood into something slick and speedy.
Pretty quick, blink and you'll miss them. The good ones, we'd hope they would do 20 metres in about 2 seconds.
However, it's not only the design which counts. Colour, pattern and aesthetic appeal also count towards a student's mark.
Students have done exceptionally well. I've been suitably impressed with some of the designs, the body shapes, but also the finish. Some of the paintwork has been quite impressive this year.
If you like building, racing, or even if you just want to try something new, then engineering and design technologies is for you. Sam Williams, TAS TV.
As reported earlier, Trinity Anglican School is very privileged to have the services of an ex-New Zealand Silver Ferns netball player, Elisa Rabati, as their head coach. Michael Begg had the opportunity to speak exclusively with Miss Rabati and find out a little more about her and the game she loves.
I'm outside TAS's very own multi-purpose hall, where they run an acclaimed netball program led by none other than ex-New Zealand Silver Fern star Ms. Elisa Rabati. Netball is a great way to develop young players and bring them through the years ahead of them, as well as give them an opportunity to play together as a team, building a wide range of transferable skills such as initiative and cooperation.
It's to develop the young players and to bring them through the years ahead of them.
Students also get an opportunity to participate in club competitions in Cairns, with TAS having 6 participating teams. Players from different backgrounds and skill levels gain an opportunity to hone netball skills.
A highlight for me is when I see the girls practice a skill or drill at training and then put it into action on a netball court. That just makes my night.
Elisa Rabati chose to teach netball at TAS in order to gain an opportunity to impart some of her knowledge gained during her extensive netball career, which included playing for the New Zealand Silver Ferns and competing in the World Cup in 1995.
It's a great experience. I had a lot of challenges and got to meet a lot of different people with different backgrounds and different nationalities as well.
Programs such as these are good for young ones to come and learn how to play netball and make friends, while parents gain an opportunity to interact with other families within the school.
If they are interested in playing, they can come and see myself down here at the MPH Hall, and we train down here during the season 3 times a week, and that is Monday, Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons.
Michael Begg, TAS TV.
Bushwalking, camping and building friendships are all a part of the excitement that is the TAS Year 8 Outdoor Education Program. Shanid Aslan gives us more details.
For 5 days, Year 8 students have the opportunity to attend Trinity Anglican School's Outdoor Education Program on the Barron River near Mariba. This course involves activities such as canoeing, hiking, mountain biking and other team-based activities. Students learn valuable skills such as teamwork, cooperation, orienteering, problem-solving and self-reliance, as well as learning about the wonders of nature.
My proudest moment in camp was when we almost hit a massive rock in the canoe, but then we managed to get out of it with our canoe skills.
TAS places an importance on student learning, and some of the nights are spent sleeping in tents, as well as preparing their own meals. There is also the opportunity for some reflection time.
This was my first outdoor education program, and mountain biking was amazing for me.
By the end of the week, long-lasting friendships have been formed, and skills that will last a lifetime have been learned. Shanid Aslam, TAS TV.
And Sam, that's all from me for sport. Back to you.
Thanks, Labella. Well, that's our show for today. We hope you've enjoyed it, and remember, if there is a story to be told, then TAS TV will tell it. Until next time, I'm Sam Williams. Goodbye.
The reason why I enjoy TAS TV is because it's teaching me video editing skills and skills with the camera, as well as confidence in front of the camera.
TAS TV helped me build confidence when talking to audiences.
I've enjoyed TAS TV as I've been able to strengthen my passion for arts in an abstract way.
I enjoyed TAS TV because it allowed me to understand about video editing and improve my camera technique skills.
I enjoyed TAS TV because it helped with my hobby of filming and editing.
I enjoyed TAS TV because I learnt script writing, video editing and camera work.